Wally Sanders Truck Line. We come from there to here. Been in business since 1959. Come drive for a company. Wally Sanders Truck Line. Where? We want you. Have you ever dreamed of working for a trucking company that had Blue Cross, Blue Shield, had 401k with a 4% match? If so, then you ought to call Wally Sanders Truck Line, the trucking company that makes dreams come true. Truck drivers, can I have your attention? Whatever you do, don't drop the ball in 2026. Did you make the kind of money you wanted to? If you had been at Wally Sanders Truck Lines, I guarantee you will. Hey, Wally Sanders Truck Line got Blue Shield. We also match your 401k up to 4%. Come join a company this year that can make you happy. Get home. Wally Sanders Truck Line. Don't drop the ball. Come drive for Wally Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Where you want to work at?
Wally Sanders Truck Line. That's the best. Troy, Alabama.
That's right. You heard the girl. Troy, Alabama. Drive for the best. Been in business since 1959, and we ain't going nowhere. We got new equipment, which was just old equipment. Wally Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Blue Cross Blue Shield. You name it, we got it. Come drive for the best today. Tell them girls where they want to drive in.
Wally Sanders Truck Line.
Troy, Alabama. Come to Wally Sanders Truck Line and drive a over-the-road truck, or come to Wally Sanders Truck Line and drive a dump truck.
Not my dump truck.
Ooh, not his dump truck, but Wally Sanders Truck Line. You get $30 every time you dump a load. Got Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wally Sanders Truck Line. There's no other trucking company to work for than Wally Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. Wally Sanders Truck Line. $1,000 sign-on bonus. Wally Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. I had a dream last night, girl.
What a dream.
I dreamed I was driving a truck.
Like that?
Yes, like that.
That's not a dream. That's driving a truck from Wally Sanders Truck Line.
That's right. That's driving a truck. The company that makes dreams come true. Wally Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. It's time for you to join a company that puts God and family first. 401k, Blue Cross Blue Shield. Height. There's nobody on the bench at Wally Sanders Truck Line. Go deep with Wally Sanders Truck Line. Join today, Troy, Alabama. Nobody sits on the bench at Wally Sanders Truck Line. Come join the company today. Wally Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Come join today. Been in business since 1959. Wally Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Come to Wally Sanders Truck Line and drive a over-the-road truck, or come to Wally Sanders Truck Line and drive a dump truck.
Not my dump truck.
Ooh, not his dump truck, but Wally Sanders Truck Line. You get $30 every time you dump a load. Good morning and welcome to another edition of Truck Talk with Wally Sanders Truck Lines. Hey guys, we got the guys that won Driver of the Month. Hey, we got your banners up. When was the first? Put them up the first day. I know we did make it. Tony Swindle, Think Ideal Graphic, they came through on time, and we got you guys on the wall. And I don't mean to sadden nobody this morning. First of all, let's do the word of the day. The word of the day comes from James 4:8. Study Bible says, draw close to God, and he will draw close to you. Cleanse your hands, you sinners, and purify your hearts, you indecisive ones. King James Version comes back and says, draw nigh to God, and he will draw nigh to you. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded. I look at that scripture and then I look at the world and I come up with a conclusion that if it's ever been a time to draw close, that time is now. Not trying to get nobody to feel sorry for me, but I got several friends that have just lost someone, slipped away, passed away. I got several friends that's got someone that's in critical condition. And it just, I went and I've been stuck here ever since, and I got to share it with somebody. So why not share it with you guys? I went to Mr. Glenn Bullock's funeral Friday, and it just made this old boy think. That man taught me so much, and he's a part of me being what I am today. I'll give him part of that. I'm not ashamed of it. He taught me how to do something that allowed me to make a living. And anytime somebody do something like that for you, that's doggone show something good. And there's so many other people he helped, and I just sit there and I don't have Facebook, but I heard that Johnny Ray put on there today was a sad day, and it was a sad day. And when I look at Hunter Mopes, which is his grandson, I just look at this big, strong guy, and to see him weep for his grandfather and to know what his grandfather meant for him, it touched me. And just like I told him Friday, when I read that scripture about knowledge and strength, those of us who's got knowledge, we need to turn it into strength, and we need to turn strength into knowledge, do vice versa. And these young people that are coming up, we need to do like Mr. Glenn do, take our hands and put around some of them. That's why, I got a couple of guys at the wash rack. I try to throw my arm around them when I go down there to get fuel and stuff. And I try to talk to them and tell them positive things. Because, man, we live in a world where you need to do positive. I was looking at the news this morning, the New York PD. And they trying to arrest somebody. You got people trying to stop them from arresting them. Let law enforcement do their job. That's what your taxpayers' money is for. And I don't know what these people doing, all these protesters and stuff, how they doing that? They ain't got nothing to eat. And Steve says money, because I got to be on my job. If somebody called me, hey, let's go protest in Montgomery, man, I got to go to work. And my granddad would say, what? I'd be like, man, I got to go to work. I can't take off. I got to go to work. Steve Camp sitting up there with the TV show, he waiting on me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just fooled this morning, y'all. And I'm just telling y'all, we've got to stop. We've got to change. I went and watched the Michael Jackson movie yesterday, and me and my wife, and we were just talking, and they asked me a big question in service or something they want me to do. Me and I was talking about that, and and I was just thinking, if I could do something to change some of this, I would do it. And I think I can. Little bit by little bit, just keep doing the word. Just keep doing the will of God. But it's rough. I'm glad we live in Pike County. I'm glad Russell Thomas, Chief of Police, and our mayor ain't putting up with that. Y'all get out here and get the cutting up and see what's going out. We ain't putting up with that. We ain't putting up with that. This time is work hard. Good morning. You with Truck Talk with Wally Sanders Truck Line.
Good morning, Miss Bennett. How you doing today?
Oh, man, I'm doing good. I'm just sitting here venting about some things that went on this weekend and this. How are you?
You're doing good. We're out here training and riding through North Carolina on a pretty day.
Okay. How many weeks are you in with your student now?
This is his second week, but we're still in the week where I do the driving, but he's actually driving currently.
Take advantage of that 2 hours.
I had to take a few days off. I threw my dad a surprise 80th birthday party this weekend.
Did he have a good time?
He had a great time, and he was very surprised. I didn't think I could pull it off, but we did.
That's all right, Todd.
I said I'm going to have to go to church twice on Sunday because I lied so much the last few months trying to throw him off, but we did. Me and my brothers pulled it off.
Okay. Well, I want to tell you something.
Okay.
We was talking about you the other day, and I was telling another trainer, that I don't know what system you got worked out, but you got something with that camera and you're happy with it. And I was trying to tell him he really didn't want to put the camera on his phone. And I told him, I said, man, that's one of the greatest assets it is our camera system. And, you know, and we get some rumors out, and I wanted people to call me so I could stop it. Our cameras does not face on the driver. It's on the side and in front of you. And that's
right.
it. And if I just had to ask you, and I'm going to catch you off guard, but I know you got to answer. If I had to ask you what's the best thing you like about the camera, what would your answer be?
It's the app on the phone. It's giving a score every day, and see, when you get a tangible score every day, it becomes a competitive thing for me, because I don't like to lose. I don't like second place is the first loser, so I don't like to be losing. And I've got a few guys that we try to get a group together and compare our scores and what happened and how can we do better. And so we kind of made it a challenge to each other individually as drivers. And then also, you know, the company's incentivizing us to be in the top 10, which I don't think I've been out of the top 10 since I've had it. So I really pushed to make it work.
Now, you know, you talk about the top 10, you know that's based on right at 450 drivers.
I know, but winning's winning, Hoss.
I know. I'm just telling you, that's a good number. No, I'm complimenting you on where you at. That is a... Well, let me ask you something. What about my little weekend warrior I'm doing, my little weekend driver? Can I be scored too?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you get a score.
I don't.
When that truck's running, that camera's going, you get a score now. Now, whether or not you see it or not, I don't know. But I'm gonna tell you the secret to that camera for anybody, because I know Doug Kitchens and I were talking about it. In January, I was by myself. I didn't train anybody, and I had the highest score in the entire fleet for January. And I'm not patting myself on the back, but my point is, I also ran over 15,000 miles by myself in January. So you can still make your miles and have a good score. It is possible.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
So that was averaging about 3,400 miles a week, and finished with the highest score in the fleet. So you can do it. It just takes a lot of dedication and a lot of separation from other cars. Yeah.
Doug was telling me about a little secret that you had, which it ain't no secret because you always try to share everything with other drivers. When a car pulls over in front of you, if you just back out and let some distance get it, it'll be good.
Yeah, it gives you get a driver's star, and I think the most I've had in one single day was either 16 or 17 stars where I had people do things that are unsafe, and then my reaction created a driving star. This basically means, like you just said, I backed off, gave them the space. Yeah, it cost me maybe 5 seconds, but that's not hurting my day at all.
You know, I tell you what people don't realize. I tell you what hurts your day. I passed a Wiley Sanders truck. I left the radio station Saturday morning. And I really should have went back. I'm going to tell on myself, I really should have went back in there and used the bathroom. But I said, no, I'll make it to Troy. Well, I didn't. And right there before right after you pass the barbecue house, I believe it was. No, right before you get to the barbecue house, I passed that Wiley Sanders truck. I passed him at probably about 3 miles after you pass the speedway. Somewhere in there, I passed him. Long story short, then I made it down there just for the barbecue house, and I pulled over. And, it don't take long to pull over. I'm a country boy, pull over side the road. And he caught me and passed me. I caught him again, right coming in the Troy. And I had the boogie. Me, he wasn't running for 6'8". I said that to say this. If you'll sit there at 6'8" and be consistent, you'll make plenty of good time. You
Oh, yeah.
me and my wife, we go up. Her family lives up there, and oh shoot, you done carried something to her daddy for me one time. Athens, Tennessee,
Right.
and I can run 80. I can run 65 and 70. It's gonna take 5.5 hours to get. It's gonna take.
Oh yeah. But when you drive it when you're in a car and you're driving that fast, you're constantly looking over your shoulder and looking around, trying not to get caught. And people, and then it's just that much more unsafe. But if you, like I said, if you can maintain a good pace, whether it's 65, 68, whatever you're going, you'll see that you turn as many miles in the same day. Because the camera really didn't ever slow. I mean, the first week or two I had to adjust to it. But once I realized what was happening with the driver stars, whether somebody was merging out on the interstate in front of you or passing you and cutting you off in traffic, you're getting incentivized for that. And then, but the big thing is just driving normally down the road. You want to maintain. I shoot for as far as the camera goes. 4-second distance, which is, I think I looked it up, it's a little over a quarter mile from whoever's in front of you at highway speed.
So how many,
and,
let me ask you this, because I was wondering the same thing. So how many truck lengths would you think that would be?
A quarter mile is probably 4 or 5, I would guess. I'm just kind of looking ahead of.
When I get on, I go to Pine Hill all the time. I get on 2-lane road, and once a car get in front of me, I just slow down and just stay my distance from that car. Sometimes you got to use common sense. In order for me to pass that car, I got to get right up on his tail, which is dangerous, and then I got to make sure I get a clear spot to go around. There's not many of them. You can do that a radical driver. You might as well just sit back there, listen to your radio, and go on. He's either going to turn somewhere or turn off, and you'll be on your own. If he don't, just sit there and ride.
Right.
Just sit there and ride. But man, always good to talk to you. I took my wife to the movies yesterday, and man, we were looking at the bikes coming back. Oh man, it was a lot of them.
Oh, I know it. I'm about ready for another one. I knew I had this party. I've had this party planned since January, and planning a big party, a big surprise party. They're not cheap anymore. You can't do no party for a few $100s like you used to get to. And look, this wasn't involving no kind of alcohol. This was just a regular basic. I grew up in a family that don't drink, so. We didn't have no alcohol, but it just this food and decorations and the venue was expensive these days.
I'm gonna tell you something. When you talk about alcohol in a party, when I quit drinking, I quit buying it.
Yep.
And if I have a function at my house or at the pond, sometimes we get together down at the pond, and I tell people, I don't buy them a water. You know this,
right.
The drivers get mad at me when I go up there and cook. I don't put out nothing but water. Because water is good for you. And I do the same thing with my people, my family, whatever. And, man, you just be surprised. People can have a good, they just think they got to drink. But you can have some games. And then when you don't have alcohol, you can have the kids and watch them do little stuff,
Right.
You got all that alcohol, then you can't have the children around because you don't want them to get in it. I'm like you. I like a party without alcohol.
Yeah. Well, that's the only kind I'm going to have, so everybody that knows me knows. I drank in college, and I quit after that. It didn't do me no good then, and the older I got, the worse I thought it would make me feel, so I didn't do it.
Well, that's a good deal. Well, all right, man. Y'all be safe out there. When you get through with your training, I want you to bring him on the show and let's talk to him. I want him to.
Okay, we'll do it. I got a couple new ones we can try to get lined up. We'll come down and see y'all.
Work on it for me. Love you, Todd. Thank you, brother.
All right, brother. Thank you.
Truly, that is one of my trainers, and I say mine. He's one of the company's trainers, but I treat them guys, they close in my heart. They got my cell phone number. I got their cell phone number. We talk. Matter of fact, I had another one that was going to call me this morning. And it's just good to have a relationship with your drivers. One that they can depend on you and you can depend on them. And that's what family is about. And that's what we created Wally Sanders Truck Line, a family atmosphere. A family atmosphere. And you know, man, I had a bunch of people, I don't get my CDL. I found a place to let you get your CDL, they'll finance you, they don't care what kind of credit you got. I've been announcing that since the man told me. I ain't had a person that called me and said they want it. But, well, I'll take that back. Jake's son, he's taking advantage of it. He called me this morning. But I've had one person. Where's all them people that was calling me saying they wanted to get their CDL? I got you hooked up. Call me. I got a deal for you. You know, I was proud to announce about the sign-on bonus. For those of you out there listening, Wally Sanders now gives a $2,500 sign-on bonus. And if you looked at the commercial, you might wonder why I say a sign-on bonus that you can get. Well, a lot of these companies give you $5,000, $10,000, all this kind of stuff. But they have so many criteria in it. In trucking, things are going to happen, and you'll never get it. But in ours, all you got to do is just do your job. We don't have all those criteria in our sign-on bonus, and we want you to have it. We want you to have it. It's yours, and we want you to have it. So please, if you want to talk to me about the sign-on bonus, you can call me, or you can call either one of the recruiters. Call Brandon Jordan, call Ricky Free, you can call Dale Clifton. They know exactly how it works, and they'll tell you about it. And I promise you, it is a sign-on bonus that you can actually receive. We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be right back with Truck Talk with Wally Sanders Truck Line. You know the number down there if you want to call. You don't have to be a driver. The number is 670-0052.
Why do you want to drive a truck for Wally Sanders Truck Line when you get big?
Blue Cross Blue Shield!
And you!
401k!
And you!
Because it matches the 4%!
How much?
4%!
That's right, we match your 401k up to 4%. Wally Sanders Truck Line. We come from there to here. Been in business since 1959. Come drive for a company. Wally Sanders Truck Line. Where? We want you. Have you ever dreamed of working for a trucking company that had Blue Cross, Blue Shield, had 401k with a 4% match? If so, then you ought to call Wally Sanders Truck Line, the trucking company that makes dreams come true. Truck drivers, can I have your attention? Whatever you do, don't drop the ball in 2026. Did you make the kind of money you wanted to? If you had a bid at Wally Sanders Truck Lines, I guarantee you will. Hey, Wally Sanders Truck Line got Blue Shield. We also match your 401k up to 4%. Come join a company this year that can make you happy. Get home. Wally Sanders Truck Line. Don't drop the ball. Come drive for Wally Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Where you want to work at?
Wally Sanders Truck Line! That's the best! Try Alabama!
That's right, you heard the girls. Troy, Alabama, drive for the best. Been in business since 1959 and we ain't going nowhere. We got new equipment, which is the whole equipment. Wally Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama, Blue Cross Blue Shield. You name it, we got it. Come drive for the best today. Tell them girls where they want to drive in.
Wally Sanders Truck Line!
Troy, Alabama. Come to Wally Sanders Truck Line and drive a over-the-road truck, or come to Wally Sanders Truck Line and drive a dump truck.
Not my dump truck.
Ooh, not his dump truck, but Wally Sanders Truck Line. You get $30 every time you dump a load. Got Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wally Sanders Truck Line. There's no other trucking company to work for than Wally Sanders Truck Line. Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. Wally Sanders Truck Line. $1,000 sign-on bonus. Wally Sanders Truck Line. Troy, Alabama. I had a dream last night, girl.
What a dream!
I dreamed I was driving a truck.
Like that?
Yes, like that.
That's not a dream. That's driving a truck from Wally
Join a company that puts God and family first. 401k, Blue Cross Blue Shield, height. There's nobody on the bench at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Go deep with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Join today, Troy, Alabama. Nobody sits on the bench at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come join the company today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Come join today. Been in business since 1959. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line and drive a over-the-road truck, or come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line and drive a dump truck.
Not my dump truck.
Ooh, not his dump truck, but Wiley Sanders Truck Line. You get $30 every time you dump a load. Got Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. There's no other trucking company that works for than Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. $1,000 sign-on bonus. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Troy, Alabama.
You think you know Travel Centers of America's Ultra One program, but do you know today's Ultra One? Ultra One now gives you more. More points, more rewards, more options. Gear up to get more by signing up for Ultra One today. Ultra One is the loyalty program that saves you time and money just for fueling at TA, Petro, and TA Express locations. Take advantage of flexible reward points and reward credits that you can redeem on showers, meals, parking, and more. And it's free to be an Ultra One member. Ultra One's Gears program rewards you with points when you fuel. The more you fuel, the more points you earn. Ultra One members start off in first gear and receive 1 point per fuel gallon. Move through each gear to receive up to 4 times points per gallon. The more you fuel this month, the higher your gear level next month. Not only do you get points when you fuel, for fill-ups of 60 gallons of fuel or more, you earn a reward credit. In first, second, and third gears, reward credits can be redeemed for a shower. In fourth and max gears, you choose how to spend your Ultra credits: a shower, a meal, or reserved parking spot at any TA, Petro, or TA Express. The more you fuel, the more you get. You can redeem points in our well-stocked convenience stores, delicious full-serve or quick-serve restaurants, at our state-of-the-art TA truck service locations, for reserved parking, and so much more. And don't forget, the more you fuel this month, the more you'll earn next month. Sign up, gear up, and get more with today's Ultra One program.
It's football season, but it's also time.
We're here to join a company that...
I tell you, we're going to show a little NASCAR today before we get out of here. We're going to do that every Monday. Excuse me. I got choked. Let me drink some of this cough out this Wiley Sanders cup. This Wiley Sanders cup cures everything. There we go. Now we're cooking. But really, truly, ladies and gentlemen, you heard me earlier when I come on, I was talking about life, but you think about it. Just talking to Todd just makes me feel good. Todd is what you call a career builder. Should have some more drivers calling pretty soon. But it's just something that we're going to start doing. And for you out there, you can call in and just talk about what you want to talk about, long as it is positive. We're not going to talk about nothing that's negative. The number is 670-0052. We're not, like I said, we're not going to talk about nothing negative. We're going to always talk about stuff that's positive. And we want you to talk about stuff that's positive. We want you to be positive-minded. We're going to start getting the mayor, sheriff, and the chief of police to just call and tell you guys what they need your help in this community to keep things like we got it going. I want to keep us like we are. I want to keep us like we are. Wiley Sanders Truck Line wants to keep us like we are. And there's plenty of jobs. We're hiring people. I've seen a lot of places where people need jobs. I need to go to a commercial break. I'm sorry, I got this.
Nobody
sits on the bench at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come, we join the company today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. I had a dream last night, girl.
What dream?
I dreamed I was driving a truck.
Like that?
Yes, like that.
That's not a dream. That's driving a truck from Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
That's right. That's driving a truck. The company that makes dreams come true. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today.
At Travel Centers of America, we know that life on the road can present challenges. That's why we created the TruckSmart app. The TruckSmart app makes life on the road stress-free by putting all of the services and amenities at TA, Petro, and TA Express right at your fingertips. And for Ultra One members, the app makes the perks of membership even easier to access. The TruckSmart app helps you get what you want when you want it. For starters, you can search TruckSmart to find which services are available at the TA, Petro, and TA Express locations that are around the corner or on your route. And you can reserve and pay for reserved parking or a shower right in the app. The app's simple and secure sign-in gives you the ability to securely link your credit card. Need a specific service for your truck or specialty fuel? Maybe you have a taste for a specific restaurant, or maybe you need a pet area or a place to work out. The TruckSmart app finds the things that make life easier while you're on the road. If you aren't already, you can become an Ultra One member right from the TruckSmart app. Quickly and easily create a loyalty account to start earning Ultra One points, Ultra credits, and more. With TruckSmart, Ultra One members can manage their account. And the app delivers real-time updates on things like point balances and your monthly gear level. TruckSmart even gives Ultra One members an up-to-date tracker of the gallons of fuel needed to reach the next gear, so they can earn more points. Need an oil change or other truck maintenance? No problem. Ultra One members can also get in the TA truck service queue right in the TruckSmart app. Get real-time traffic and weather alerts, and with TruckSmart, help is there when you need it. You can connect with Road Squad emergency breakdown service from the app in just one click. We've updated the app with a new intuitive design that will help you easily find what you're looking for. And we're always adding features to help make your time on the road stress-free. With the TruckSmart app, you can arrive at any TA, Petro, or TA Express location with confidence, knowing your time is well spent. Life on the road just got a lot easier with the TruckSmart app from Travel Centers of America. The TruckSmart app has even more ways to make life on the road stress-free. As always, Ultra One members earn points, gears, and Ultra credits whenever they fuel up at a TA, Petro, or TA Express location. And now, convenient and fast fueling is just a click away with the PumpSmart feature. To use PumpSmart, simply click the PumpSmart icon in the app. Just like always, TruckSmart helps you find a TA, Petro, or TA Express location near you. And once you've selected your location, you can choose which fleet card you'd like to use for payment. TruckSmart users start by entering and storing their fleet card payment methods, either in the setup section of the app or during the PumpSmart process. Next, you can save time with PumpSmart by entering information like your vehicle and trailer IDs.
Why do you want to drive a truck for Wiley Sanders Truck Line when you get big?
Blue Cross Blue Shield!
And you!
401k!
And you!
Because it matches the 4%!
How much?
4%!
That's right, we match your 401k up to 4%. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We come from there to here. Been in business since 1959. Come drive for a company. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Where? We want you.
Have you ever dreamed of working for a trucking company that had Blue Cross, Blue Shield, had 401k with a 4% match? If so, then you ought to call Wiley Sanders Truck Line, the trucking company that makes dreams come true.
Truck drivers, can I have your attention? Whatever you do, don't drop the ball in 2026. Did you make the kind of money you wanted to? If you had been at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, I guarantee you will. Hey, Wiley Sanders Truck Line got Blue Shield.
We also match your 401k up to 4%. Come join a company this year that can make you happy. Get home. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Don't drop the ball. Come drive for Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
Where you want to work at?
Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's the best. Try Alabama.
That's right, you heard the girls. Troy, Alabama, drive for the best. Been in business since 1959 and we ain't going nowhere. We got new equipment, which we got old equipment. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama, Blue Cross Blue Shield. You name it, we got it. Come drive for the best today. Tell them girls where they want to drive in.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Troy, Alabama.
Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line and drive a over-the-road truck, or come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line and drive a dump truck.
Not my dump truck.
Ooh, not his dump truck, but Wiley Sanders Truck Line. You get $30 every time you dump a load. Got Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. There's no other trucking company to work for than Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. $1,000 sign-on bonus. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. I had a dream last night, girl.
What a dream.
I dreamed I was driving a truck.
Like that?
Yes, like that.
That's not a dream. That's driving a truck from Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
That's right. That's driving a truck. The company that makes dreams come true. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. It's time for you to join a company that puts God and family first. 401k, Blue Cross Blue Shield, height. There's nobody on the bench at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Go deep with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Join today, Troy, Alabama. Nobody sits on the bench at Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Come join the company today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Blue Cross Blue Shield, 401k. Come join today. Been in business since 1959. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line and drive a over-the-road truck, or come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line and drive a dump truck.
Not my dump truck.
Ooh, not his dump truck, but Wiley Sanders Truck Line. You get $30 every time you dump a load. Got Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. There's no other trucking company to work for than Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders Truck Line. $1,000 sign-on bonus. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, Troy, Alabama.
You think you know Travel Centers of America's Ultra One program, but do you know today's Ultra One? Ultra One now gives you more. More points, more rewards, more options. Gear up to get more by signing up for Ultra One today. Ultra One is the loyalty program that saves you time and money just for fueling at TA, Petro, and TA Express locations. Take advantage of flexible reward points and reward credits that you can redeem on showers, meals, parking, and more. And it's free to be an Ultra One member. Ultra One's Gears program rewards you with points when you fuel. The more you fuel, the more points you earn. Ultra One members start off in first.
And we're back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. I do want you to know, drivers, I know a lot of you guys listen in the evening time. I got to hear from Ron Hurge, a lot of people. But the number is 334-670-0052. That is a number that you can call and tell me what's on your mind. But while we wait on our next call, we're going to watch a little bit of NASCAR, something we've been doing on Mondays, and a lot of people have told me they like it. We just show a few highlights.
Gas and does to keep it out of the wall, brings it down, it just barely clips Bell, turns him right head on into the wall.
And Bell is in just such an awkward spot right there. He's got Denny Hamlin below him.
Racing for the lead.
You see him coming down the racetrack, but you can only turn it so hard down the racetrack before it'll just spin out.
Wow, both ends. 3.5 to go, stage one. And right now, Denny Hamlin in the 11 with the last stage point.
Yeah, and he is definitely still losing spots right there. As you see Chase Elliott make it 3 wide on him. Austin Cindric now on the bottom 3 wide. So Denny Hamlin struggling on this restart.
Cindric to the inside, 3 wide into the corner. Top lane Gibbs. Coming to 1 to go. They're going to be 3 wide. It's going to be a Hendrick sandwich of the 1 car.
Gosh.
Wow.
Got to be so careful with those cars when they get that close. That inside car, sometimes it'll just pull them into the door of the outside car, but they got away with it right there, Mike.
Chastain now in the 10th and final point position. He and Hamlin are going to battle for it as they come around turn number 4, and Eric Jones will get his first ever stage win in the Cup Series. Hocevar for second. Stenhouse, Gibbs, Briscoe the first 5. Busch, Allmendinger, Elliott, Byron, and Denny Hamlin score stage points. Here we go for stage 2 as the drivers approach the Echo Park Automotive Restart Zone. Hocevar inside, Ty Gibbs outside.
Yeah, and we would expect that 54 car to drive right around the 77 based upon his tire advantage. So see if that happens. See Chase Briscoe going to get a huge run on both of these cars.
Whoa, big block. That's going to... We've seen that with Briscoe before.
That wasn't aero blocking. That was more like cinder blocking.
Yeah, that was a big block.
Blocking is a huge part of what we do in today's world.
If you're in that 77 car with a 2-tire disadvantage, you have to do that. You better be bold and keep a hold of this clean air as long as you possibly can. You get mired in traffic, you are finished.
Yeah, and he's hanging in there a lot better than I expected him to. But I think that cycle on the tires probably made this a little more even than what it would have been compared to stickers. So
I still think it's going to be short-lived, but the longer he can hold on to it and keep this clean air, the better it'll be longer.
Well, they both stopped at lap 70 during the first caution. The difference, Gibbs and Briscoe got 4 tires. The 77 only took 2.
Just barely not able to clear Carson Hocevar right there. You see the side draft take effect, and that car drive right back by.
Oh, slid up a little bit.
Oh.
See him hit the bump. Gibbs hit the bump. Garner got loose, and Briscoe's around him. Car's up.
Trouble, front straightaway. Car around.
Byron.
Right in front of the pack. And everybody gets by.
Ooh, that was close.
Listen to this bump.
Clear. Hang on to it. Hang on to it. Hang on to it. Didn't get his. Lock it down. Lock it down. Lock it down. Lock it down. Still up there. Get it back rolling again.
And this is what happens when you have 2 tires, cars coming out of the pit boxes so quick. Oh, that car, that hit harder than I thought, Clint.
Right front is definitely hurt on the 19.
Yeah, that car's in big trouble.
Next, Joey Logano and Cole Custer. Cole Custer trying to let the 54 out of his box, but look at Custer. He's not quite close enough to even get into his pit. And now you're going to ride along with the Hunt Brothers Pizza Cam and Logano. And the third incident, Denny Hamlin gets blocked in by Connor Zilic, who ends up overshooting his pit and having to back up. In the back, caution waves for a car that got up into the wall in turns 3 and 4. It's Ty Gibbs with trouble on the right front. Gibbs.
You can see him back here in the back. I think he got help, Kevin. I can't tell who's the car behind him, but I think it might be Ryan Preece.
With 14 laps to go in stage 2, Corey Heim is the leader. He's not been on pit road since lap 70. Zane Smith, the other driver in that situation, did stop for fuel a lap ago while we were in break. As they came down that backstretch, Hocevar was mirror driving Bowman all the way down to the inside of the racetrack to hold on to 7th place. 9th, Byron Stenhouse side by side.
And that strategy for Stenhouse worked out pretty good. He's been able to get stage points in both of these stages. William Byron, we saw him sideways through the grass earlier, now sitting in 9th spot.
Another nice recovery. One car that's drifted back out of the top 10 is Kyle Busch back here trying to hold on to 12th place. We have his radio.
I can't fire. You've got to fix the fire. I cannot go. I'm spinning out with the right rear. I'm saying it's a little bit of a bark about firing off too free. Like, it's all good. He ain't pissing nobody. He just saying we just got to get it together a little bit better. That's all. We're good. Oh, copy, dude. I'm with you, man.
Regan?
Like halfway down the backstretch, Alan Gustafson's at pit this time if you can. Chase telling him that the car is the best it's been all day this run. He's been able to manage that right rear very nicely. Josh?
Well, Reddick in that 45 has been losing all his time on entries. Said I need to be just a tick tighter. It'll be 4 tires of fuel for the 45.
All right, Denny Hamlin gives up the lead to come to pit road. Noah Gragson is there. So is John Hunter Nemechek and Josh Berry. As green flag stops continue. Regan.
Well, the report from driver Denny Hamlin to crew chief Chris Gale this run, just a little bit too much on the tight side. Wants a little bit of help with that.
So that will leave 8 cars on the lead lap who have not yet made this green flag stop, as you see on the pylon. So we're right back where we were a couple of green flag runs ago with Corey Heim leading this race and running long because he can.
And I think I would run it until it was going to run out of gas. Look, just roll the dice and see if you can get yourself into that position. He's got a car that is fast enough to be able to compete up there if they ever get the track position swing to work out their way.
And Mike, that normally means with the corner.
Elliott's going to clear Hamlin. Look at this back in the back. Reddick around the outside of Blaney. It's exactly the start that Elliott was looking for.
Reddick with those 2 new tires steaming around the outside of Byron. That's for 5th.
Gonna have to make quick work.
Jones with 4 fresh tires has climbed 3 spots from 19th.
Didn't get him cleared. Slid up the racetrack. That's going to halt his forward momentum here. Take a little bit to get that 45 car wound up.
Yeah, and I think the best case scenario for the 45 car right now is if they have another caution to utilize those fresh tires.
That's his only shot.
Front 5, single file. Hocevar on the outside takes 6th from Byron with Suarez challenging.
See Chase Elliott all the way up above those.
To go, sponsored by Credit One Bank, and a car in the wall in turn 4. Did the leader get the white?
Yes,
before the caution, he did.
No caution yet.
No caution yet.
He's down off the racetrack.
Goes to the apron and to pit road. We're still racing.
What, 20? 21?
He's going to get it back, so we will finish up.
2018-23, training overall has been a great experience for me because I was once there. But training a young person that gives them teaching them the ropes just better prepares them for what's out there. So I enjoyed it. You know, as long as they're listening, everything will be all right.
You know, I can remember back when I met you at Trenton Technical College. You was going to school up there, and I sit up there and talk to that class. And you part of the reason that I started having visits, because you looked at me. I told them, I said, all right, y'all, I'm old and got some questions. You can see me after class. I ain't going to just run off the lead. You follow me out that door. You say, hey. I said, yeah. You said, can I make money while it's at this truck?
You're right. I remember that.
I remember that. But what I remember the most, Steve, you need to hear this. What I remember the most, when we called your fellow employee and he told us, and I knew I had the right person there, he said, she go outwork anybody y'all got there and I wished I had the money that I could keep. That was I always tell you, I will never forget that. I will never forget that. I mean, that man did not hesitate. He said, she gonna outwork anybody y'all got there, and I wish I could afford to keep her. I think
and I think I've shown you you made a good decision. So.
Oh, we made a great decision. There ain't no doubt. You know, I was telling some people the other day, we got to talking about lady truckers. And I told them, I said, you know, my guys are good. I said, but I ain't got a lady I won't put up against any one of my guys. I ain't got no bad lady truckers. I just got all of them good. All of them good. Don't think about y'all ladies now. If it don't go right, y'all kind of come on wired a little bit. You know, come on wired.
Hey, that's just in our nature. That's in our nature. If you can, if Wiley Sanders can deal with that and get past it, we're gonna go ahead and make some more miles.
Yeah. And you know, when I talk about Erica, you can tell I told everybody on national TV. Erica got out of training, and the first thing she did, Steve, bought her a $4,000 dog.
She was, I guess, you know, that's a sign of confidence as far as Wiley go pay for this dog for me.
I said, how much did it cost? She said, $4,000. I ain't got to pay it all at one time. And I thought to myself, I know I'm old and old-fashioned, but I've heard of financing a lot of things, but not a dog.
Not a dog.
So if he died, you just still.
And she still got to produce for the dog.
I'm wrong. But if that dog died, I just don't know I can continue to make the payments.
Listen, they don't come at us for their money. I'm going to just send the dog back as he is. That's what I do.
Well, we talk about dog lovers. You're a great dog lover. You've had dogs, and y'all think I'm old and don't remember that. You remember the time when you shared the video with everybody when you had bought a pizza?
Yeah.
And you went, I don't know, I think you went in the truck stop to do something. You come back out and you open the box and it was one piece.
And
you
they had robbed me for the whole
piece. And both of them just looking at each other. They just looked at me.
Yeah. So they wouldn't look at me in my face. Jeffrey, they ate my entire pizza. Left me one slice. They did. Yes, they did.
That was something else. That was something else. And that's what we do at Sanders. We have fun and we talk about old stories and things that happened. And when I get to thinking about things that happened, I think about the time.
What, Mr. Joe?
You got mad. You got mad. You come up there, you say, that man, hard as I work now, that man can put a mop on my truck. On my truck.
I just wanted a decent truck wash.
Put a mop on my truck.
I just wanted a decent truck wash that day. But let me tell you what you did do. You made sure it happened. You came right on around that corner.
And you know, now you have left this great community of Troy and moved to Pensacola. And I will say this. I was not happy about that move. I was not going to be negative then, but I'm going to tell you something I've noticed. You seem so happy since you lived in Pensacola. You seem so happy. And I guess that's close to your mom and your folks, and I can understand that.
And the beach. I'm at peace. I get my home time, and still, I am yet still at Wiley Sanders, though, ain't I?
That's right. You don't have to live in Troy to work for Wiley Sanders Truck Line. You don't have to live in Troy. Hey, I know you and your lady like to go see movies. Go see the Michael Jackson movie. I went and seen it yesterday. It's a good movie.
We're going Saturday.
Okay, well you're going to. I'll tell you nothing about it because it'll just spoil it for you. To me, it was just too short. It was just real short. We came home last night and played a little Michael Jackson.
Okay. Did you dance or anything?
Well, you know, I'm short of a toe or two. I'm short of a toe or two. the cameraman back there doing the moonwalk in his chair. People be wondering why I be laughing at so much going on.
Right.
Hey, you know Todd Dillinger, don't you?
I know his name.
Yeah, he's a trainer too. What about Kim? You talked to Kim this morning?
She's having a great day. She's makes pick up, and she'll be on her way back home after a while.
Okay, well, good deal. Good deal. So, periodically, I'm going to put you on the spot here.
Okay.
Which one of our drivers do you talk to every day?
Kim Cruz.
Kim Cruz. Now, let me tell you what I have done. I'm going to get the game set up. Every driver has got a driver that they talk to every day. So, you and Kim Cruz, I'm going to keep score on y'all camera. And I'm going to see who gets the most between y'all two. Y'all ain't got to do it, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
So you call her today. Tell her next Monday, I'm going to see who the best, who do it the most. I'm doing a little game now. I'm trying to see who talk. Because we got certain drivers that they talk to a certain driver every day. So you and Kim talk every day.
Every single day, probably like 4-5 times a day.
Well, that's good. Also, I can't say that. We keep each other talk every day, every other day.
No, we talk every single day. And it's really to keep each other going. It's talking about sometimes nothing, talking about something, but it's just to keep each other going, motivated, get through the crisis of the conditions of the roads, the traffic. Sometimes just to, you need that little extra mile to get to, and we keep each other up for whatever the case is. So.
Well, I want to tell you, I'm very happy with the job y'all doing. And Bree, I want to tell you something. You are a kind-hearted person. I've seen you reach your hand out to help people, and I just want to know your kindness shows, and God got a blessing for you ain't seen yet. Thank you for calling, and I'll
receive that. I accept that.
All right. Thank you, girl.
All right. Have a good one.
That was Bree Richardson. She's a driver, come through the training program. Now she's trained a couple of people. I just get excited about it. Steve just gave me the two fingers and said I got to get up out of here. I want you to do me a favor. Tell a friend, tell somebody to call 334-670-0052. Let's talk about getting you a CDL. Let's talk about what you see in your community. Whatever we talk about, let's talk positive. May God bless you is my prayer. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.